What the fuck is going on, Earth Angels? I feel like I know what the fuck is going on. Inner child transformation and healing that is taking place or starting to affect the current reality. Okay? The cards are popping off. Music is popping off today. Spirit is here. The song God is alive and magic is afoot, honey. Okay? Potent energy. And I really want to make this reading, the main theme of it is talking about, we have the Lionsgate portal coming up. It starts on July 28th. It ends August 11th. It actually occurs on the 8th of August. But I want to make this video so that the people that see this, the people that follow me, if you don't follow me, please subscribe, comment, like, share. I love you. I want to build my community and connect with you and have fun. That's the point of making these readings, is to channel, give you healing messages, and hang out like you're hanging out with me because you're my friend. But yeah, so the messages coming through are just super, super strong about the inner child. And the inner child, and I feel like I'm seeing a horseshoe. Horses are coming through. Horse with No Name by America. That song came through earlier. And that's like revolutionary energy. This is really fighting against very dark demons of yours. Addiction is coming through, and I'll get into it. I keep being nudged by Spirit to also talk about addiction. So addiction and your inner child are connected in some way. But Messenger and the Lionsgate portal. So there's a message about the Lionsgate portal. So I was channeling the Lionsgate portal. And then I separately this week was channeling the star Sirius. And then I didn't realize that Sirius is what is connected to Leo in this Lionsgate portal. So when the sun in Leo aligns with the star Sirius, creating a magical and powerful influx of energy believed to be beneficial for manifestation and spiritual growth. The veil thins between the worlds. It is so connected to our purpose, our potential. I'm a Leo rising, so I always take advantage of the Lionsgate portal since I've found out about it, and that's why I want to talk about it, because even if you aren't a Leo, even if you don't have Leo in your chart, it is such a powerful, potent energy that you can take advantage of for your highest good, for your goals. So what we have here is Messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So really getting to this new place within yourself, inside and outside. So much change is happening, because we also pulled Butterfly, Maiden, Transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Butterflies could be significant. You could be seeing a lot of them. And then you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Athena, inner wisdom. And I was recording before. It doesn't matter. It's just my ego that wants it. I said horned owl or barn owl, and then I cut the deck to this card. But so this is important, because we also got this card with the owls here, wise one, and crow. Oh, that reminds me. Grow within your current situation. Wisdom, inner wisdom, the mind. I'll get into what this is talking about. But I heard a crow this morning, and it was so loud. And then I looked up, and it was like it had already flown over. I didn't see it, but I heard it. So there's something about maybe your clairaudience or your psychic gifts are coming online, specifically clairaudience. The music thing is coming through so strong. Pay attention to the music you're hearing, especially when you're out in public, or like random songs that are coming into your mind. That's clairaudience. That is Spirit talking to you. If you have clairaudience, that's real. So if you ever want to get more information about how to develop your gifts, you can always DM me. I'll try to make more videos about that in the future. But we have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. So new perspective, like I said, mental shifts. The channeled message I made yesterday, go watch that, because it's all about this as well. This is really about like the strength of your mind, and it's really shifting in a different direction. We have Uranus that just went into Gemini for the first time in 84 years. We have Saturn retrograde. We have Neptune retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is in the sign of Leo right now too. Again, Mercury is about the mind, communication, transmission of information, the way that we think, right? Connected to Leo. So there's a powerful change in the way we are thinking, okay? Very big. Like, I don't think people realize how big this is. This is revolutionary. This is like complete inner outer makeover, like extreme makeover, home edition shit, okay? The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Like I said, psychic gifts, innocence. We had the Six of Cups that came up, so inner child healing. There's something about a grandmother coming through here. The letter R was coming through. Someone in your family with a letter R name, specifically a female, that's like an extra confirmation, or grandmother. But this is like in regards to, okay, like I am supposed to be giving a very specific message to the people that are going to see this. Like, you don't have to be in like a 12-step program. You don't have to like identify as an addict, okay? This is just about any sort. You can too, but this is just in regards to addictive behavior in general. All right. Spirit has been really, really wanting me to talk about addictive behavior. Like, I am a messenger for this. So look at these three cards that came out: athlete, liberator, and addict. This is what I was asking Spirit, what the archetypes that they want you to manifest and work on through this portal with this energy. It literally says, athlete, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Then we have liberator, freeing yourself and others from outdated beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. And then we have addict, helps you recognize and confront your addictive behavior. Like, look at these two cards. They're pushing forward with the fire, like the fire energy, and Saturn and Leo, Five of Wands energy is really coming through, like fighting for your beliefs no matter what. Everyone might disagree around you, but like, you are making pivotal change. You are making like decisive decisions. You are making very strong decisions that are, I just heard cutting people out, cutting things out of your life, complete purge. It's also giving like judgment, Scorpio energy, Pluto energy, change. We have Sun and Scorpio on this card with the Six of Cups. So this is talking about you being liberated from your addictive behaviors. You are developing the willpower and the strength, or you're being asked to manifest this willpower and strength to break through these addictive patterns or behaviors. Okay? So when it says in this shadow attribute of the addict self, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. So this is anything that is getting in the way of your passions, your dreams, your energy, because we have fire guardian here. Okay, so fire sign energy is very strong in this reading. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you don't have to have it in your big three, but like, this is just an extra confirmation if you do. And then also very much so Capricorn and Scorpio energy are coming through very strongly. So yeah, this could just be about quitting any sort of thing that is getting in the way of something you want to do. It's walking away from situations, cutting shit out. It's being very much like the King of Swords energy. King of Swords, I believe, is Aquarius energy, Gemini energy. Regardless, the inner wisdom and the transformation of your inner wisdom, growing within your situation, growing in the mind, growing mentally. That is very significant here. And Six of Cups, the number 6 is about balance, harmony, like calm after the storm, harmony being restored after difficulty. So emotional balancing, emotional healing from regarding the past. And the inner child is connected to this addictive behavior. It's a self-soothing behavior. You're stronger than this addiction. And if you feel like mentally you're saying, no, I'm not, I can't do this, Spirit is saying, like, work with this Lionsgate portal. Just work in general. It doesn't just have to be the Lionsgate portal. Work on developing this strength of body and mind to break through this, because you are stronger than the addiction. But what happens is sometimes we need to ask for help outside of us. And usually that's our higher power, our God, our whatever we believe in the universe. We're asking for a higher energy. In this case, taking advantage of like this strong, serious Leo energy to say, hey, like I really need this surge of inspiration and help with this addiction. Okay, so that's very, very important for someone. You're growing past old, outdated thinking and patterns. There's enormous change happening, and it's bringing great blessings. Like breaking through this addictive pattern is shifting and changing everything. Or if you haven't yet, it is going to. I promise you. It is going to create a whole new world. You're going to redefine what pleasure means to you. I feel like your pleasure centers are fried. Like, you know, when you do too much of something and then it's like you get accustomed to it, you get a tolerance. So I just heard maybe someone is like, you're considering taking a tea break. Patience is a divine virtue. Yeah. That card, the serious card, was really making me think of temperance, which is all about patience here. This messenger, serious energy, harmony and balance. This is also about like the balance required as when you heal, when you change, when you're rising, when you're getting what you want, when you're actually rising to the occasion. There's a requirement for balance. You need to know, or you need to master the ability to know when to move and when to slow down and rest, because that is like probably one of the most important things I've learned in my spiritual awakening, is knowing when to move and when to allow my body to rest. We can't just go all the time. And I feel like that's part of this addictive behavior, is just like constantly trying to block out things mentally, emotionally. I feel like emotionally specifically, because look at him like pushing the wave like this. So you're going to be able to confront these things, or like you confronting your emotions instead of doing addictive behaviors to ignore these things is so important. I feel like I'm talking very heavily to the masculine, divine masculine collective, because I know that a lot of divine masculines aren't necessarily very open emotionally, and it's just because it's not in their nature, or like their family patterns or the trauma you've been through that's caused you to just ignore. You've been conditioned to ignore your emotions. Emotions equal weakness, you know, that whole thing. But if you want, this is such a clear message. It's like, if you want these successes, if you want, especially with business, if you want to start a business, make more money, be in the limelight, put yourself out there, really break through this fear, this negative energy, these addictive patterns have to be confronted. And when we confront our shadow, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but like you grow through it. And the more you do it, the more strength you build. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. I feel like for the masculines, it's saying like the way that you put work into your physical or your physique, you need to do the same with your spirituality and your emotional healing. It's very important. Healing has to be well-rounded. It can't just be physical, especially with that Capricorn energy. It's like being stuck. And Capricorn energy is the devil card in tarot. And the devil card, it's not supposed to sound scary like that. It's really just about like the 3D and like physical ties, like being stuck to physical things, being attachment to physical things rather than spiritual. It's like disconnecting from the spiritual, being attached and being in toxic loops, toxic patterns, addictive behavior. So yeah, like this is just very important in regards to your glow up. I just heard, like, what is the card? Major jealous energy. So maybe you've been dealing with this, like instead of taking action, you could be jealous of other people, and that's like part of like the toxic loop. Even we can be addicted to negative thinking. We can be addicted to victim mindset. Like It's really about just like seeing what is getting in the way and confronting the self. That's what this is too. This serious messenger here. And at the bottom, sitting, hoping, waiting, wishing, Jack Johnson. And this is like an inner child song for me too. There's just your inner child is sending you messages about, it's so crazy. This is like different versions of yourself in different realities in the quantum realm speaking to you. A lot of different messages are coming through. Also, this major jealous energy could be of other people being jealous of you. Yeah, Pisces energy. The water energy is coming through very strong. And Pisces represents illusions, the subconscious mind, the patterns, the thinking, the dream state. It's like that illusionary state that it's the moon energy. It's very confusing, and there's a reason why it's like it's the 12th house, it's the last sign, it's like the farthest away. It's hard for us to reach. And you know what? This is crazy because Saturn just moved from Pisces into Aries. And so that's why this is happening. It's like we're needing to confront these karmic patterns, these lessons. And it's grueling because Saturn is a slow moving planet. It's like earthy energy. It's heavy. That's what this is feeling like. It's like very much, I just heard, pick yourself up by the bootstraps and fucking do it. Like somebody needs to tell you, just do it. Stop being jealous of other people. Stop complaining. This is giving like spirit is coming through as like a loving parent, but love sometimes doesn't feel all lovey-dovey. There's a balance of restriction in love. There needs to be, or else it's too much. The other card that came through was child magical, believing that anything is possible. And the shadow attributes is pessimism, depression, disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Wow. Come through, spirit. Thank you. And I feel like this has something to do with you want to put yourself out there because networker is under here. And yeah, you have to put action behind this. More action, more of your real, like your motives. Like, what are your motives? It's time to look within. Yes. There's something, you could have major like comparative energy. The jealous energy can be like comparing yourself to other people instead of taking action. Doom scrolling is a huge addiction that a lot of people, I feel like a majority of people have. That's very much a part of this. That's blocking you. Dissociation. I struggle with this too. We're all human. But the thing is about being an earth angel, the cool thing about being an earth angel is I get to talk to you about like, I'm connected to other realms, just like you are. Everybody has psychic ability. That's a whole another story for another day. But I'm here to, master, I was sent here to master the realms between, it's very temperance energy too, of the earth realm and the spiritual realm, and being able to balance and be in both at the same time, be a human and also being connected to this energy is difficult. Doing this messaging energy, when you're like this, when you're connected so strongly spiritually, which if you're watching this, you definitely are, everyone is, but it's like, are you open to it? Open-mindedness is so big here too, because, come through, spirit, this is like channeling energy, because this massive mental shift that everybody is going through, or like these messages I'm supposed to be giving out. Wow, Mercury and Scorpio is on the dice. I didn't even roll the dice. I just saw that. This is like about the way your emotions are communicating with your mind, and like the wires have been fucked up and we're fixing them. There's healing around it. There's major change happening, and you're connecting to your inner wisdom through doing this healing about the addictions. Urgent incoming. Yes. Let's see what else is coming through. Just want to pull a few of these and then get tarot. So yeah, I feel better about the way that this is coming through. It was a little all over the place in my other reading. I'm respecting your boundaries, but I don't want to. Yes, this could be about respecting your own boundaries. Creating boundaries is like, for example, with this addiction thing, it's like, okay, I'm not going to be around this certain person because they smoke tree and then like it makes me want to do it and I'm trying to stop type of thing. And yeah, but it's like, also this is It's time to look within. I'm respecting your boundaries, but I don't want to. This is also like, yeah, you setting boundaries with other people and they're going to be upset about it maybe. You need to be aware of that. Fake accounts, okay? Interesting. That could be something that major jealous energy, fake accounts, urgent incoming. You could have, as you are going through this, people with fake accounts with jealous energy watching you. So just be careful. Cleanse your energy. One day at a time, get present. Wow, it's time to look within. Yes, this is very much like that inner wisdom, that earthy energy, getting into the present moment, feet on the ground. That's what's going to connect you, slowing down. The veil of illusions has been lifted. Period. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, that's a confirmation of this. Illusions are being lifted. Even if you don't think I am, I'm watching you. Okay. Just saying there's someone with a fake account that's watching you. I also feel like you're more connected to people in the subconscious realms, even the astral realms. I just heard dream states. Energetic protection and energy work and cleansing, like look into this, because there's just something coming through about me needing to tell masculine energies, open your mind about this healing stuff, because logic isn't always like, you can't just do everything with logic. There has to be a balance in everything. And one of my favorite quotes, Socrates, is that all I know is that I know nothing. Okay? Open-mindedness is so important here. And that's going to help you make better decisions, make clearer decisions. Using logic to avoid everything or deal with everything isn't always the best. Taurus energy coming through. Interesting. Mastery of senses. Still grounded, serene. Wow. With this one day at a time, get present. And I just said feet on the ground. Stubborn, traditional, materially attached in the shadow attributes. Yes. This is like you want to fix your money. You want to make more money. You want to be better. You want to do better. Your subconscious healing and the illusions that you have going on have to be looked at, worked on, and healed for you to work on your money. And this Lionsgate portal is something that you can take advantage of. Manifestation, journaling, visualization, just looking into this stuff and like just trying it, being open-minded. Throat, shoulders, and arms. Yeah, the throat is coming through. Someone needs to quit smoking or wants to quit smoking, whether that's tobacco, nicotine, tree, whatever. Smoking is significant. Also, like the thinking thing, like shoulders, anxiety, overly like being on the phone, hunching, like working on your posture, being more connected to your body with that athlete energy too, taking better care of your body. Okay, give me a couple more, Spirit. This is interesting though, because there's some people in your energy. Don't quit. Yeah. Hot mess, chaos, all of it. Yeah, I don't know if you have like this going on. But don't quit. Even if it is a hot mess, even if it's chaos, don't quit. Literally says hot mess, chaos, don't quit though. Like this card. You only need love from source and yourself. So yeah, with addictive behaviors, it's like we're constantly searching outside of ourselves, devil energy, being attached materially to something to give us something, whether that be a person, a behavior, whatever we're searching for to fill this hole inside, right? The spiritual hole inside. You need the love from yourself and from your higher power. Spirituality is very important here. Divine guidance, like opening yourself up. There's no better time than now. I'm trying so hard, but I keep failing. Yes, it's because you have to incorporate this other energy, okay? You have to incorporate the spiritual energy, the emotional energy. This is like a really strong divine masculine channel. I don't think that this is only for divine masculines, but I feel like for some reason there's this shift around because I'm making more videos, there's going to be more masculines watching my videos, and I'm needing to kind of like open that up a little bit, open their mind a little bit. So hi, hello, thank you for being here. Yes, confirmation, come through, spirit. Yes, because I'm supposed to talk to masculines about opening your mind. If you're so smart, if you know everything, why isn't it working for you? So how about you try something new? How about you face yourself? Maybe you're the problem. Because you know what? Me as a healer, I'm the problem in my own life. And I have to face my shit and my shadows and take responsibility for my own stuff. I want to talk, but I'm too scared. Fuck. Yeah. This is like giving a lot of fear connected to the inner child. You are telepathically communicating with this person. Okay, like I was saying, with that person watching you, that's what I was saying, being open in the astral realm. You're very connected to people. My ego is too big and strong to open up. Confirmation with the masculine energy coming through. I want to make you feel good and care for you, but I can't. Yeah, okay. Come through, spirit. This is awesome. Hi, divine masculines. I'm seeing things in a completely new way. Mental clarity. I can't make this shit up. Bravery and breakthroughs. Bravery to break through the addiction. Bravery to face yourself, liberate yourself, free yourself. You are stronger than this, okay? Best sex ever. They're heavily projecting onto you. So a lot of people could be projecting onto you. Fake as fuck. Okay, so you could have a lot of people in your life that are projecting onto you that are fake, and you're being asked to cut them out, and karmic consequences. So you could also be dealing, and we all are dealing with the karmic consequences of our choices. When you face it and you don't run away from it, you're going to be able to alchemize the energy to your benefit, to actually get what you want. But your inner child is scared of success. That's what you have to work on here, is your worth. How can I shift my mindset so I can allow myself to accept pleasure and play and success? I deserve it. Your ego is too big and strong to open up. Okay, so now let's work on this. How can I break down the ego? This is giving ego death, Scorpio energy. Okay? Your inner child is calling you about having an ego death of like, I feel like I'm meant to be communicating this to people right now, okay? 2727 on the timer when I just said that. Keep your eye on the prize. So don't give up. Don't give up. Sudden switch up. Yes, like there's a lot of shifting. Yes, shifting. Okay, let me pull some tarot. But the whole point was I wanted to pull tarot to confirm these cards. I left open your mind here, but let's get 2 more cards to clarify with tarot. So what other messages are coming through here? If you've never watched me, welcome. I feel like there's new people. Yes, the number 5. Okay, I'll talk about this in a second. There's new people in here. So when I tried to record this first, I talked about the 5 of Wands, which is Saturn and Leo energy. Okay, so it's like competition, it's restriction, it's boundaries, it's like a severe harshness, it's needing to have courage, needing to have discipline. It's 5 just takes strength, okay? But 5 is a challenging number. When we're going through 5 energy, it can be really difficult, okay? So you're going through these changes, but it's because there was too much of something before. 4 is all about love, overflow of energy, right? But we can't have that forever. We can't have too much of anything. The 5 is necessary to have limits, to have boundaries, to move you in the right direction. To the 6, to the place of victory, pleasure, balance, harmony, okay? So children are involved here. Okay, so you could have a child or this is your inner child, okay? Choices are magnets. You have to shift your choices. The things you choose are what you're magnetizing into your life. A dark goddess is calling you. Okay, Persephone has been coming through really strong. Let's get one more. You are a caring and compassionate person in an unforgettable way. Trapped in a toxic ass situation. You could be just trapped in these toxic ass patterns, right? So with this athlete and liberate, yes, shifting your thoughts, masculine energy. This is like your thoughts are the motherfucking spell. Your thoughts literally create your reality, okay? So you have to shift your thoughts. Spirit, let's get some final confirmations. I was going to say for the divine masculines. Divine feminines here in the reading, this is talking to your masculine energy. We all family ties. This is in regards to your family, emotional. There's something about like, because 10 of Cups is a happy card, but it also can be a card about like fantasy and ignoring emotions and just acting like everything is okay. Yeah, your inner child was not given the security to feel grounded in present. Your emotion, like you couldn't ground your emotion, like you were being told to act like this, but you didn't know how to actually ground that experience. Okay? Your choices are magnets though. It's clarifying the 5. So there's limits, discipline, and some sort of constraint that you're needing to place on your choices or things you're consuming right now. A dark goddess is calling you. This is shadow energy with Persephone. I think her story has to do with, I could be butchering this, I should know, with Zeus. So maybe that's significant for somebody, or like a Greek god. Open your mind. Children are involved here. Yeah, this is your inner child, and you're being asked to open your mind. 6 of Swords, moving in a different direction. Yes, it's like your inner child is helping you move forward, think differently. Swords are the mind, communication, conflict, okay? So you're moving away from mental conflict. You're moving away from fighting everything in your reality. It's almost like it's been a fight. 2 of Swords, this came out in the collective reading for today. So yeah, it's like you know what to do, but you're just not doing anything. Like you're just like, you're choosing to ignore maybe a big choice or a big change you need to make. And Spirit is saying like, your choices are magnets. Like you can shift this. We're waiting. Spirit, please clarify this energy. What is this message? The Sirius portal, the Lionsgate portal, the Sirius energy. Sirius is about fame, fortune. Wow. Anxiety over fucking emotions. Are you joking? Open your mind to feel. You are so scared to feel. Whoever is watching this, you are so scared to feel. You see this 9 of Swords? This is literally a card about anxiety. Ace of Cups, completely different looking card. This is about the beginning of emotion, the overflow of emotion. Like, the universe wants to give you a different experience. I don't know if I said this in this reading, but there's something coming through very strongly too about Catholicism. This card reminds me of Catholicism, but like Jesus, Mother Mary could be important to you. I just heard B. So BRJM, significant. So Ace of Cups, overflow. Like Spirit has love. It's almost like, I just heard it's written in the stars for you to have love if you choose it. I keep hearing temporary. You're used to this being ripped away from you or not, because this is about potential, right? So it's like, even just the potential of this scares you. You'd rather stay in this toxic loop of fear instead of experience or like have the risk of being hurt from loving again. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be someone that was very caring and compassionate, unforgettable to you, that's doing very well, that you're watching, that's watching you. Please clarify. Give me one more card. Yeah, 3 of Wands. So this is about taking the action towards your desires, towards your enterprises. So you see he's sending the ships out, and then he's waiting for his, he's sending out, his whatever the fuck. Like, you're sending energy out there towards, this is just taking action towards your dreams, towards something that you want, and then you're waiting for the results, and things are forming, things are starting to pick up, right? So the tides are shifting. Yes, because so it's like you feel like you keep taking all this action and you're not seeing results. You're not seeing results, right? This came up yesterday. There's something very specific about this weekend with like something you're hearing about that you've been really struggling with. But like getting out of lack mindset. Five of Pentacles can also talk about addiction and like just being in the comfort of trauma or addictive patterns or isolating or being alone, okay? What is the advice here for this portal so we can close out the reading, Spirit? Whoa! Four of Wands. Okay, yeah, getting out of the mind. This is so crazy. I feel like I'm going to have to stitch this together with the other video that I made, but all that's missing is the Five of Wands here that I was talking about in the other reading. Look, 3, 4, 5 missing, 6, 7 of Wands. That's insane. This is a complete elevation and push regarding your purpose, your life, who you are, what you want to create, what you want to do. If you take advantage of this energy, Spirit's saying, we'll propel you forward. We'll do it. Like, you're going to get the wish. The only thing that's missing is like the one negative card. That's so beautiful. And it's really saying, like, if you believe, if you focus on keep your eye on the prize, if you keep pushing, this is about perseverance. This is about not giving up. Having more discipline around these addictive behaviors, okay? Yes, Knight of Wands, going after what you want, actually putting in the action towards this, okay? Last card. Easily influenced, no backbone. You're being asked to work on that. Brown eyes. Listen to higher vibrational music, lyrics, and frequencies, including like shows, things that you're watching before you go to sleep. Spirit slap, stop future tripping, silence, okay? You're needing to work on silencing the mind, like shutting everything off. This is giving like overwhelming energy, like shut off the technology, leap of faith. That was in the collective reading earlier. Yeah, this is like, stop thinking about it, stop talking about it, just take the leap, just take the step. I keep hearing that this week, and I'll end it with this. It's like the path will appear when you take the first step on the path. So the portal, the pathway, it's in front of you. It's opening, okay? Spirit is really wanting to come through with that and say, like, don't give up. If you want a personal reading with me, if you're open to that, you can DM me, or I have a Calendly actually now where you can book, or just subscribe, comment, like, share, like, just join the community, because I really do this to help you, give insight. Tarot and spiritual energy, I'm just tapping into the collective energy, and it's current, and we can shift energy. Time is not linear, it is fluid. We can make changes at any time. Mommy and daddy, yes, this is about okay, that's a confirmation. Mommy and daddy and R, I said that earlier. So spell work, yes. So spell work, you don't have to actually do spell work. Spell work can just be shifting your thoughts, like manifesting a new reality. P, RP. Yes, someone's coming, a grandmother's coming through, RIP. Need for release. Yes, there's a grandmother coming through, like, really strongly, or just someone in your ancestral line that's female, a dark goddess, saying, like, you can do this differently, release this addiction. I see the signs too. You are more spiritually aware than me. Okay, so you see the signs, but you're like you might still be at like the beginning of your spiritual awakening, your ego death, dark night of the soul. It can be scary, it can be rough, but that's why we have communities like this. Come join. Like, that's why we make these readings, for insight to help us along the way. Surprise gift. 555, big change, major arcana energy. I'm telling you, I got this in the reading yesterday. Butterfly maiden transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings big blessings. Like, I can't make this up. Look, I just want to show you of how many cards I have. And I pulled that again. So, any last messages for who's still here? Third party. It's the addiction. Third parties can be addictive behaviors, patterns, okay? there's some sort of outside influence in your life that is affecting you, or your relationship, or your job. Like there's toxic energy you're needing to release. Over the rainbow, dreams, wishes, longing, hoping. So your dreams are coming true. The letter D, so RPD came out. Follow your intuition. Time to get realistic. Yes, this is like a wake-up call from spirit. Water magic, unrequited love. Okay, so you could be like in an unrequited love situation. Water magic can just be cleansing in the shower. Just going to the shower, like water is for cleansing. Water is big with water magic there, because the water, emotions, like these are the things that must be faced to work on these addictions, okay? I am in the recovery community, so it's like if you need any support on that, like reach out, let me know. But like something's coming through very strongly about addiction and this me needing to talk about it. Cancer energy, yes, and like this is like my motherly energy coming out to help you with this a little bit, but also this could be like there is a mother wound here connected to this addictive behavior. So spirit has a surprise gift for you. Big change. There's big change happening. Shit is shifting whether you like it or not. And spirit's just, what's that saying of like when it's like, well, you might as well like hop on the boat, come with it, like you might as well, because that's the way it's going. I can't be who you want me to be. Stop trying to be something for somebody else. You need to find you. This is about like truly finding who you are. Letter H is coming through. It's not time yet, okay? So whatever this is that you desire, stop focusing on the time. It's not time yet. Focus on you. P again, and no accountability. HP, higher power. Your higher power is coming through saying no accountability. pH levels could be off. pH. No one will ever compare. Yeah, there's a lot of like black and white thinking, chasing potential. There's a lot of black and white thinking, no accountability. Like we have to face ourselves. We have to look at where are we getting in our own way and start becoming aware of our behaviors and how we're blocking ourselves from, we are blocking ourselves. A lot of the blockages we may think are in the physical realm, it's all illusion. It's all within here. Email. So you could be getting an important email. I just heard the next week, blocked from maybe somebody that you blocked. Again, there's energy and third party. Interesting. You could be getting a message from a third party. That's that toxic hot mess chaos energy. Maybe like you're addicted. You can be like that, being addicted to being in toxic connections or situations like that. And because it keeps you outside, like this fear, it keeps you from having to get vulnerable. It keeps you in this constant state of, oh, I'm anxious about this stuff. I'm never really going to actually find the love. I'm never going to actually have to open up. I'm just in this chaos. It's a defense mechanism. It's a survival trait. Light bulb moment. Yeah, that's what it is. Getting out of your survival traits and really finding who you are. Fire energy, masculine energy. Like you're on the road to finding who you are. Literally 3, 4, 6, 7. We're missing the 5, and the 5 is right here. And I made this whole reading starting off talking about the 5 of Wands, and it's literally missing. We're moving out of this 5 of Wands energy. Like we're being pushed. We're literally being pushed by spirit. It's like a fire under our ass, being like, do it for your inner child. You can have this life that you want, but we have to face the things within ourselves that are getting in the way. And for people that are uncomfortable with their emotions, you can do it. Ask for help. Don't do it alone. Therapy could be significant. Getting help with these addictions, like you can ask for outside help with these addictions. It's normal to have emotional trauma, but it's like waiting to be broken open so that you can have this freedom. I love you so much. This was like a really different reading. It took a different turn. If you're new to this collective, welcome. And I'm so excited to keep giving you the messages you need to hear from Spirit and to just hang out with you and give you readings all the time. And I love you. And yeah,